3 rounds in the Cage Legacy 63 kg K-1 division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in under 63 kgs. Fighting out of Fantom, presenting Pawel Politylo. His opponent making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man also weighed in under 63 kgs. Fighting out of Newry, Muay, presenting John Fitzpatrick. Cage Legacy 5 here in the beautiful Canal Court in Newry. A little bit of justice, bringing back memories of them. One of the best promotions in Ireland, Man of War. That was their opening music. We are now in a 63 kg K-1 bout between Pawel Politylo taking on Newry's own John Fitzpatrick. Politylo in the black shorts with the red bull, I suppose is the easiest way of saying it. Keith taking on John Fitzpatrick, who for commentary reasons is also in the black and red shorts.
No bull.
With the really green shin guards taking on the black and aluminum screen. Your referee is Mr. Lar Byrne, and we are underway. Put your gloves. Again, a big roar went up from the Newry crowd here for Fitzpatrick, a local fighter. Politylo just closing the distance but landing heavy shots as he's coming in. Nice teep by Fitzpatrick, goes high, and just as Fitzpatrick was falling, Politylo just pulls the kick. So
that's the MMA coming out in Pawel.
Patrick lands a nice couple of shots and gets out of there. Politylo, he just looks to be catching the kick there, Keith, and trying to throw the right straight down after it.
He's not throwing much of his own, he's just looking to counter whatever's being thrown at him.
Looks like he's sitting heavy here. He's loading up on his hands. Good shots by Fitzpatrick, just up against the cage. He needs to be careful here. That's Politylo is hunting him down to get him up against the cage. Nice knee there by Politylo, and working the body, and that
right
stung Fitzpatrick. Expect Politylo to go in here after him. He goes high, but works the distance.
Mixing it up. He's mixing it up with some low kicks, some body shots, head shots, everything.
He's working that body now as well, Keith.
He likes that right to the body.
And the referee just asking him to be wary of his weapons, and good body kick himself there by Fitzpatrick, and Politylo goes high this time, works the body again. That's really hurting. You can see a grimace on Fitzpatrick's face as Politylo just lands that. Catches the kick, and Fitzpatrick just loses his balance, but there seems to be a power discrepancy here between both fighters. And Politylo definitely landing the better work there in the opening round, and Fitzpatrick was stunned with the body shot as well, so expect him to be targeting them shots as well. John Fitzpatrick has got his work cut out here in the second round. Pawel Politylo really went to work there, landing some excellent body shots, Keith. What does Fitzpatrick have to do to change this? Because he's just at the moment, he's got to almost earn some of Politylo's respect here. Politylo is just walking through his shots.
I want to see if he's figured out some sort of answer for those body shots, because he's throwing those heavy body shots in. That's not easy to take.
As you can see now, Politylo, he's just comfortable walking down, closing the distance. He's shown a definite lack of respect for what John Fitzpatrick is throwing back. So Fitzpatrick needs to earn that respect and land something big here.
He's thrown a lot more this round. The first round he was countering a lot. He seems to be a bit more confident.
Nice step in knee that time by Fitzpatrick. Needs more of that. He's just got to be careful. Got to keep them hands up as well as he's stepping in.
He's worried about those body shots though, and that's after opening up his head for this round.
That's one thing you can definitely say. Pawel he's earning his work here from working the body that way. He's making Fitzpatrick fearful of the body shot so he can go up high. But again, a nice combination, finishing with the leg kick. Excellent work here by Pawel Politylo. rips to the body and goes with a head kick as well. The referee, Larburn, just having a close look there of John Fitzpatrick just to make sure he's all right. And beautiful to the body and the left hook finish there. Throws a leg kick for good measure as well. Pawel Politylo is really outworking John Fitzpatrick here.
Must be draining for Fitzpatrick as well. Even just after you do land the shot, Pawel's just, it seems like it's not phasing him at all. He's just walking through it.
And a big body shot as well. Just right strong again. He just out of range with the overhand right. 10-second clapper, and John Fitzpatrick will be happy to hear that. Catching the leg, and you can't be catching the leg and kicking, and Larburn will be warning Pawel Politylo there. But again, an excellent second round by the Fantom fighter. 63 kg K-1 Bout just coming into the third and final round. Pawel Politylo taking on John Fitzpatrick, and Fitzpatrick has had a hellish opening 2 first rounds, I think it's fair to say, Keith. And Pawel Politylo, he's really selecting what he wants to do here. He's just walking now, Fitzpatrick, and you can see Fitzpatrick is trying to keep his hands up, and you got to give a credit to him. The fight is still in him, but Pawel is really taking over this fight and is doing what he wants in it. A big body kick off a 1-2 combination again by Pawel, working the body of Fitzpatrick constantly. Big work again by Pawel up against the cage here. Everything he's thrown now, he's thrown with heavy leather. He's sitting down on his shots as well. I like what he's doing. He's mixing up as well. He's not just throwing his hands. He's missing the kicks. He's mixing the kicks in, throwing the headshots, ripping to the body. He's really giving John Fitzpatrick a lot of looks. And at the moment, John Fitzpatrick, he can't figure it out.
Not just headhunting. I like the way he's mixing it up.
Big shot again. A big right hand. He's just sitting. He's loading it up now and lands a nice body kick as well for good measure. Switching from left body kick to right body kick. Fitzpatrick just teeps to the body to try and get Pawel off him.
I like the way Pawel isn't just throwing single shots either. He's constantly throwing, making them think low, going high.
And stepping knee this time. Looking for a big uppercut there this time, Pawel. Catches the leg. He's want to be careful. He's been warned about that a few times. Fitzpatrick is hurt to the body again. Big shots by Pawel Politylo right in front of us here. Looking for the finish. And again, almost a moral victory there for John Fitzpatrick to get through the 3 rounds, but there's no disputing your winner here. Pawel Politylo done what he wanted in this bout and is surely going to get the judges' scores.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the blue corner, Pawel Politylo! Please show the applause.